Arm episode 9. And yes, for those of you wondering, I will be watching it from Crunchyroll's website. And I will be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Alright. Normally I'd say I'm pumped up for the animes. But I ain't never pumped up for an Ex Arm episode ever, so that'd be lying if I said that. I will say I'm curious to see how far the series can sink. There you go, that's more accurate. At least here when characters are talking, they're doing it from far away, so that at the very least it's a lot more palatable to see their lack of facial expressions. At least from a distance it doesn't look as bad. That's gonna be way easier said than done, though. Man, that's pretty damn fucked up. I'm pretty sure those massive clump of metals probably have a lot of resistance towards normal firearms. I'm assuming they got quick. Oh! What the fuck is that woman? I was like this and she's looking like a plastic doll when she's emoting. Oh! Maybe Beta needs to challenge his men. That maybe Beta was hacked? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Huh. No, I actually wouldn't mind getting to see Alma kick some ass. No. Thank you. You know what? I'm not even gonna stare at the screen because I actually like this song. I don't want these visuals to ruin my enjoyment of the song because I think the Ex Arm song itself is good. Which really, if y'all haven't listened to the full version of Ex Arm song, you should definitely listen to it. It's actually pretty dang. It's solid actually. Super rock solid. Actually, gotta give my respect towards it. Now, in saying that though. I gotta say, as far as opening visuals go, is there anything nice I can say? No, actually, I can't even say anything nice about it. Hell, even the anime opening from the series called Idols, it's not even a fully produced 20-minute episode that has better visuals than the opening for this, because there's a lot more movement of all the idols dancing. You know, that's a shame when it came to the fight between Alma and... Shit, I even forgot the name of the maid because I don't give a shit about the characters in the series that much. It's a shame that that fight scene ended up looking great because narratively it kind of had some of the most tension in the series, save for the fight scenes involving Alma versus the panther feline-looking robots. It's like the only time the animators actually care for some reason to animate it properly. Probably because they lost faith in them? That's my guess. Gotta say, that's pretty messed up, though. Should have at the very least give the anti-X arm. Why is she smiling again? Why? Why is Manami smiling? No! Who the fuck would be smiling? I swear, the animators, it's like you try to take it seriously, yet they put shit on the screen to make sure that you don't take it seriously. Oh, Lord. Hell yeah. Like how you put this fool in his place. And that's nice. At least we finally get to see the chief actually do something, too. I'm pretty sure Akira will find a way of making her go back to normal. Well, I actually wouldn't mind getting to see her kick some ass, actually. And she should have an advantage, too, considering she has done a lot of missions with Alma. She should be able to predict what Alma's going to do. I'm assuming that means she doesn't have much of a plan. Whoa! Going by the way she shot them. I just love the way Giga's talking to about herself in like the third person. I don't know if they would even quantify as partners anymore, though, with the way her programming's been adjusted. Probably because they don't want to alarm into the presence of that Akira. I'm assuming that Akira's going aerial because you don't see it on. Yeah, you don't see it on Manami's shoulder. Damn! Wait, how much force is that pumped up into that little machine? The animation there was pretty bad because you don't see the bullet. You don't even see the afterfit of it land on the arms. A shame because that scene itself could have been really fucking cool if it would have just been handled by a good director or animators. Yo, that's slick actually. No! That scene was cool. They didn't need to show us a little flash of both of them smiling like that. Oh no 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 no! Minami's human. Fuck. Yeah, if anything. Yeah, but the thing is, she's banking so much on that, though. Who knows if. Yeah, who knows if she's actually gonna be able to. Right, finally! And at least here you do see. Oh. Okay, I'm surprised that the Brit didn't do damage on her. Isn't she human? So he's not going to be inclined to help him out. I mean, Aldra's just only looking at revenge right now. Oh! Jeez! He has a good point. He's just going to want to be more bloodlusted. At least Shadow's admitting that he's not going to be completely satisfied with killing the opposition. Alright, trying to actually play a psychological mindset. Pretty smart. If he succeeds, they get a new ally. But if he fails, though, Yig's going to be in absolute danger. But hey, you know what? It's going to be a gamble worth taking. Yeah. Yo, that's actually smart. Hey, and you know what? Facts don't give a shit about emotions. That's what Gerard has to realize, too. The thing is, though, it's all about him being distracted enough. Huh? What the fuck is with the visions? No! I mean, that's smart, though, in her utilizing a hologram. Like, honestly, the scene, it's... Damn! Talk about absolute dedication. I'd say maybe a portion of inventions, but not every single invention, though. I don't think Minami would be doing that, though. And I like how it shows you how much of a mature lady Minami's developed into the point where she could pull the trigger of getting payback, yet she's not going for it straight up. She has, but... Oh. Again, like, this is such an amazing performance from Minami's voice actress, but I think in having Minami talk all this while smiling, it just feels like it doesn't fit. Because it sounds like the voice actress is like on the verge of tears and frowning. That feels like that would have been a much more natural facial expression than this, with her like smiling. It just kills off any bit of emotion the scene has, or could potentially have. I'm assuming someone might potentially risk his life to protect Gerard, or even his sister too. It'd be a good way of someone redeeming himself. Oh, whoa! Okay, I wasn't expecting Gerard to actually do that. Why is she smiling, Mr. Einstein? What the fuck? Okay, come on, animators. At least make the woman frown when you see... When they see the death of someone substantial. Jeez. Okay, that's what I'm actually expecting. At least there, some of that smile that Minami has is at least a little bit gone now. Hey, someone's gonna have no choice to accept. I mean, it's reality. I'm surprised she honestly didn't take more damage from the debris, though, and that she should still move and breathe and speak properly without even helping him. Yo, that Komishima illustration looks beautiful. No. Whoa. I mean, maybe it's Gerard just growing up. That's how someone should perceive it at the very least. What the fuck? Wow, I know I should be sad about this, but little bit too cartoony there, and I mean that in a bad way, not in a good way. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna blame her for trying to go for it, though. Wait, did that thing just absorb the essence of someone in its body? Oh, so that's Soma. Okay, so that explains the vision looking thing. Finally! Honestly, you deserve a lot of praise for what she's done in the last few episodes. Now it's going to be up to Alma to actually replay the favor. Has he not seen how powerful Alma is? I mean, who wouldn't celebrate her return? And plus, she's got backup. There's a reason why Gerard wanted to possess Alma's body. It wasn't just for show or just for the fuck of it. I highly fucking doubt it. Probably because Veda managed to hack that thing. Look at the explosion! They look like the explosion you'd see in like a 2010's YouTube video in the older days. When people were still trying to learn how to make special effects. Okay, this is the type of shit I expect in a YouTube video, not a fucking professional production. Well, I don't even know I could call this a professional production. Not a production done by Crunchyroll. This is the last type of shit I'd be expecting from a series like this. Okay, now it looks like the dude's just fucking busting a nut as he's watching all this chaos. When he's like... I'm like, wait, what? It's quite the suggestive body language right there. I don't think the last thing they want to do is run the... The eyeball's gonna probably find a way of kicking his ass though in the long run. Unless Kondo or the others have some kind of plan. Because we haven't seen the other anti-XR members yet in this episode, aside from the very start of the episode. Wait, is that the fucking chief? I am fucking surprised that it'd be the chief that's actually motivating Akira. What the hell? Yo, that's a lot of character development, though. For him. What, is he gonna find a way of destroying Erg then? I think Akira's gonna be able to beat Beta though. He was able to outmatch him in the previous episode, to a certain extent. Who the fuck is this? Yo, that's pretty damn ballsy right there, actually. See, now there's other ways of hacking into it aside from doing it from a distance. There's also the physical way of doing it too. Yo. And that's another thing I'm loving too. Akira, he's starting to feel less fear as the series progressing too. Oh, damn! I mean, I always thought he was kind of brave, but he's grown. Balls of titanium, jeez! I assume that every single time they kiss, it has to be in like shining light. I would have actually loved to see the full-on smooching. So wait, is Akira gonna gain absolutely new capabilities? Yup, it ain't so cocky anymore. Get wrecked, bitch! Yo, now he looks like he's about to have nightmares. So they actually upgraded the suit. Okay. Oh, damn. Right when I was getting to the epic shit. Now, what I'm gonna rate, if you're wondering what I'm gonna rate this episode overall, yo, here's the thing. A lot of cool stuff did happen from a story standpoint. Gerard had died. He had to really acknowledge that his path of revenge wasn't the most optimal, and all that kind of jazz. In saying that, though, oh, and then I almost forgot to mention this, but I did like the bit of plot progression at the end where they set up an epic fight between Akira utilizing Org and all of Beta's forces. But here's the downside about this episode, though. Like, every single time they try to make a sad scene, like when Minami's reacting to Gerard's death, I just can't help but laugh when she's either smiling about his death or the way when someone's erotic body was shot and it just looked so awkward. I'm like, I'm trying to take this fucking seriously, but with all the derp and derpy shit that they show in this series, I can't take it seriously. It's just impossible. So that's why I thought, while yes, the script had a lot of nice moments, the animation lowered it because, hell, like there was an amazing performance from Lonnie's voice actors where it sounded like she was on the verge of tears, but she was looking like she was straight up smiling, and I'm like, really now? Or when it looked like there was a set of debris that fell on top of her body. Oh. The PB actually looks pretty good. Okay, looks like it could actually be decent. And that's where I feel the episode failed, because it's like, it has a script that's getting better, but damn. If you don't have at the very least a bare minimum of animation stuff to make it at least a decent, then yeah, it's gonna fail epically. For it to portray any sense of emotion that it wants to portray. That's what I thought this episode specifically, it was lacking quite a lot. Then, in addition to all of that, something else that really disappointed me when it came to this episode, because, don't get me wrong, it was, from a story standpoint, one of the better XRM episodes, but here's a pretty big downside. One of the big downsides about this episode was, even though, yes, you had character development for the Chief because we saw that he actually has faith in Akira now, and that was a substantial moment, and yes, you could argue that there was a lot of maturity from Minami because she doesn't go through blind vengeance and blind rage anymore at all. Well, it's not like she never did, but it shows your mental fortitude when you see she's not going for revenge, complete bloodlust, and while those are all positive sides that I can root for, It's also kind of tough to take seriously, like when you get to see Gerard die, you really don't see much of a pain expression on his face. He just looks like the calmest guy that's slowly dying when they do show his face. Or someone, you really see him move his face so that when he is portraying emotions, it's hard to be like, oh man, I could really feel the fury. So that's what, from a character standpoint, even though, yes, the writing bits for the characters are good, they kind of feel like lifeless dolls with the way the animation's portraying them. So that's how I feel the animation quality hampered it from a character standpoint. As for the animation, you already know my thoughts. It's fucking awful. Vocal performances were great though. Shout out to Manami's voice actress. She's trying the best to lift up the sack of shit script, but there's really not much you can do when you're given poop to work with. So I'm not gonna blame her at all for that. She's doing the best she can with what she's been given. And that's why if I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I'm going to give it a 4.75 out of 10. I'm not going to rate it anything higher than that. It's below average, and I really hope the next episode can do something, but I doubt it. It is X-Arm. I'll learn not to keep my expectations for this series high at all. But anyways, though, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more, because I'm definitely going to be reacting to X-Arm episode 10. And I hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe. Hope y'all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. Bye-bye, everyone.